So my headset. Nah, I'm gonna play him on my serious account. Um, I, I, my headset is connected. Not this. These AirPods are connected to my PC. Sometimes I hear like sudden stuff out of nowhere. Like somebody's. What the fuck was that? That's weird. Yeah, I hear other things. This is the best time activity. The toxicity of our city, of our city. Yo, what are you on the world? What are you on deserter, deserter? Now, somewhere between this and what? You're a mid laner, bro. Deserter, deserter. Um, I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, yeah. Now I remember. Somewhere between those secret silences ring. Disorder. Disorder. We're playing on our serious, so we're not gonna mess around. Bro, how many did I have? Guys, give me a second. I'm trying to do something, y'all. Lunar, what's that, man? Just give me a second. So, okay, I need an actual serious person. I don't need somebody who just wants to play with me. I need somebody who actually like is gonna try to win. Some serious person. Wake up, wake up. Wake up. Yeah, let me. Yeah, sure. Give me a second. I just need to do something before that. Why don't you tell her? Night to die. Guys, give me a second, alright? I'm doing really, really important stuff. Why don't you cry? Alright, alright, alright. We're done. We're done. Why have you forsaken me? Mm, saved after suicide. Whew. Hey, John. Lunar, give me a second, bro. There we go. We're done. We're done. Lunar, what was your name? Eh. Took a shower, ate some stuff. And I'm ready to go. I feel good. Lunar, but Lunar, I'm in gold. Just Lunar. We're one game away from OG7. There we go. I made something easy because I went and bought a bunch of stuff to have like a big ass meal. So chicken thighs with broccoli and potato. We're gonna like. Lunar, you trying to mess with me, bro? I need somebody now, man. Nah, not today. Not today. Not today, no. Um. Anyways, I I felt tired. I'm like, you know what? Let's just save it for tomorrow. We wake up tomorrow and then you gotta eat something easy, stream for a few hours, go offline, cook that big ass meal, that juicy ass chicken, and we're gonna enjoy it. Honestly, I'm gonna ban Mordekaiser. I will ban Mordekaiser. I would rather face any champ that counters me than having Mordekaiser for their top side and then shit on my top side and just the game is lost. So far, we've only been able to beat Mordekaiser once when we had Leona and some other thing, and we just kept CCing him. Otherwise, it's hard. It's very hard. But we're playing on a serious count, so which means we're gonna bring out our main. I'll be back. Okay, so far they got Zeri and um we play our main champ. Let's go. This is the greatest ruin you can have for Veigar. This right here. It's the best one. Okay, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. 1, 2, 3. This is the best ruin. Oh, I can't change it. Like first strike is really nice against melees, but bro, I need that bone plating. I just need it. If you look at their team, auto attacker, auto attacker, auto attacker, auto attacker. Like, yeah, bro, I need bone plating. Personally, I think this ruin is the best for Veigar. And you can go second wind if you're facing like Lux. But other than that, you just become a demon. You're just yeah. It's very hard to kill you. Yeah, it's because the good people play. I'm gonna turn this song up, guys, just to pip myself up. I need it. I need this. I need this. I'm sorry, but I need this. I need this.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
When this song is on, I don't fucking lose ever. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, brother. Extra light into night. Up there, never, never land. I am back. I am back. Hey, Ernest. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. After Never, Never Land. Gotta love these haters, man. They do a pretty good job supporting you. This Yasuo, he definitely tried. Yeah. Ah, brother. God, Yasuo is like my favorite prey in this game. They're so predictable. Like right now, this guy is like being super aggressive and stuff. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, CSing.
An enemy has been slain.
You know, what is he gonna do? Cannot do anything. He could literally be challenger. It wouldn't matter. Freeze the wave. I have range. Be aggressive. I just play passive. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? Extra light. Give me a couple of stacks, bro. Give me a couple of stacks. What are you gonna do, huh? Even if you hit that, you can't ult me. I'm just getting stacks. Uh-huh. He's so desperate. He's so desperate for me to be aggressive, but no, no, no. In this world.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been
Hey, Ernie.
slain.
Don't miss a single minion. Like I said, bro. I'm in a fucking... I'm in a zone. Because you're rough. When I play on this account, I'm in the zone. I'm done messing around. Especially when this this band is on. This band is so good. You missed.
Executed.
I mean, this would be a great gank for Warwick, but oh well, it's fine. I've played way too much against Yasuo to know how he's gonna play the game. See, I'm freezing the wave. If he recalls, I recall. Ooh. Asiderio. Oh, really? TFT? I hate this bots. Yeah, bro, they won't leave you alone. I don't know what's going on. Never experienced this. There's bots everywhere adding people. Level 1 accounts. What do they want? Okay. Warwick doesn't want to compete for that. We leave it alone. Yeah. AI is getting very complicated. That's the truth. AI is getting very complicated. Bro, AI is getting so good to a point where it's gonna be impossible to tell the difference. You know what I read? The Gen Alpha, what a Gen something? You know the Gen generation after Gen X. What is that? What are they called? This guy is so desperate for me to be aggressive. He's getting mad. He's getting mad, bro. Come. I'm telling you, man. Once you learn how to play against these players or these characters, they can't do anything. I am basically inevitable against this Yasuo. I am inevitable. No matter what he does, I will get stronger than him. I will beat him. I'm already dealing too much damage to him. So anyways, the generation after Z is not interested in social media. I understand them completely. I don't know if the generation is after that or the one now. But basically, young kids are not interested in social media, and that is very good. Not all of them, but a big portion of them. And that is so good. You know what's crazy? Also, I saw a TikTok about Gen Zs or just teenagers. They don't want to dance. They don't want to dance at clubs. I get it 100%. You fucking do something bad or like, you know, do something embarrassing. Guess what? You're gonna be all over social media and then your life is kind of ruined. Haha. Yeah, so I'm beating you, bro. It's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing. Anyways, back in the day, I mean, I've done so many embarrassing things. Yeah. It is beautiful. So, I was gonna say something. Yeah, back in the day, I've done so many embarrassing things. Bro, back in the days, there was no social media. So, like, if you did something embarrassing, maybe like 10 people figured it out, like found out about it. But now, you do something embarrassing, some fucking guy is gonna film you, put it on TikTok, and somebody's gonna react to it, and then somebody else is gonna react to it, and then suddenly, now you have literally thousands and thousands of people reacting to you, and your life is ruined. You become a celebrity overnight. So yeah, I understand that nobody wants to like kind of feel free to dance or make a fool out of themselves. The game for Yasuo is over. It's definitely over. Jesus Christ. Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! This guy flashed. This guy ult. This guy ult. This guy ignite. Oh my god, guys. I guess I am so precious. I didn't know I was this precious. Spending all of that on me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We definitely had the last real childhood. I mean, you know, I give a hard time to Gen Zs, but I also at the same time feel very sorry for them, bro. I feel very sorry for them. You came to this life with smartphones. If you did anything in class, your friends will film you and put it on social media and you can't do anything about it. Millennials, and they're, yeah, millennials. I mean, you know, millennials started everything when you really think about it. Like the whole thing. Like you could have been lesbian, homosexual, transgender, and nobody really cared. Like it was accepted by, like, yeah, nobody cared. Literally, nobody cared. Then millennials fucked it up. Then millennials made it weird and made it like special, and like I swear to God, everything was fine. Like I had a couple guys who were transgenders in my high school, and nobody cared. No, like they were accepted. Like no, it was normal. It was fine. The same thing with gaming. Now that the purple hairs and blue hairs have gotten into pink hairs got into gaming, now games are Games are, yeah, just dumb. A streamer I watched said something very smart. So back in the days when Halo, when you played Halo, right? There were some levels where you had to kill the entire enemies in order to like move on. Back in the days, you had to find these enemies, and they could be like they would hide, obviously. The remake, you know what they have done? So as soon as there's 5 left or something, they highlight them for you. Because some purple hair, pink hair woman said, "Oh, it's too tough." So yeah, like pop culture is getting ruined, movies are getting ruined. People are put in different groups, even though like before it was not really a problem at all. And social media is just ruining everything. I mean, everything is fucked, dude. Everything is ruined. Everything, like, people are being separated. That's what's happening. People are being separated. And it's not a good thing. Because we humans automatically, bro, the first thing we do when people are separated into different groups, what do? We put ourselves into against each other, no matter how you look at it. So everything is becoming an argument. Everything is becoming like just stupid and annoying. And I feel sorry for the Gen Zs. I really do. And like, no matter what you look at, that's what's going on. Like. And it is millennials, 100% millennials. Millennials made it like that. Because, you know, Gen Zs were just kids. They were just kids. And what do kids do? They listen and watch the adults.
An ally has been slain.
Not really, bro. We were the weird ones, bro. If we're being completely honest, we're the weird ones. We made everything into an argument. We did. 100%. And now you have to run. And now you have to run. You cannot beat me, bro. At 17 minutes, I have 170 CS. I'm playing the game like a fucking challenger player. You're not gonna beat me. This is like literally high elo type of gameplay right here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Against Yasuo, I'm 1-1-1. He's gonna throw me into the... Yep. I'm completely fine with this. You gave me like 10 stacks right there. I'm good with that. I am inevitable, like I said.
Killing spree.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Simon, see, so back in the days, if you had a problem with someone, you could talk behind their back maybe to 10 people. Now it's fucking millions of people, bro. Billions of people, not millions, billions of people. And the reason why... So back in the day, I would fight like at least 5 times a week in high school. And no matter how you look at it, violence is really it's what we answer to. If we're being like black and white. If I had an issue, I remember this guy, right? He was sitting behind me. And I'm like 12 years old. No. I was 13 years old. So he's sitting behind me, and he kept punching my chair. I'm like, quit it, bro. And he didn't quit. I knew that me and him we're gonna fight after the
the last class we were gonna fight. And so you yeah, so we fought each other, and I got him on a headlock. What is it called? Headlock. And I really hold on to it. Anyways, we fought, and I won, and he stopped doing that, and that was it. Now, that's how we used to solve problems. Now it's a fucking argument about, oh, this is right, this is wrong, this is what. Everything is emotional. Everything is like, it's just, ugh. So I feel really sorry for these. It also made me grow stronger, you know? Some people won't admit it, but... Bro, we are simple creatures, bro. No matter what you think, human beings are very simple creatures. See, you want me to go into details? Okay. So, let me stop the music. So this guy was in a gang, okay? The school where I was going to, it was in his region, and it was dangerous because, for me, it was dangerous because these guys, you know, they're a gang, bro. They're a gang. They're gonna fuck you up, and there's no right or wrong or justice or any of that. But his entire gang was not in my class. And one thing you have to accept in Middle East, if somebody fucks with you and they beat you or like you chicken out, you're fucked. You are fucked. Literally. So he did that. He was punching my chair, and I know we were gonna fight. So my thinking, it's crazy even when you're that young, you think about these details. My thinking was, okay, if I fight him outside school, his friends are going to help him because they're a gang. But if I challenge him to go into further away from that area, so this is school, and there was hills, like small mountains where we lived. If I challenge him in front of like some couple of friends, he would be embarrassed if he says no, right? So I had a friend who I was hanging out with for 2 years at least. We were in the same class. And he knew that we were going to fight. So it's the end of the class. Everybody's going out. And he was talking to his... he wasn't talking to his... He was like... He was like... He was whistling at his gang. And I told him... hey, you dare to come with me? And his gang was like, you know, they were looking at girls and stuff, so they weren't really super interested in him. And he was, you know, my friend was there and a couple of others, so he couldn't. If he said no, he would be a chicken basically. He would be a pussy if he said no. And he just followed me. I'm like, okay. He followed me. And we went to this hill, and the time is like 16 o'clock ish. So we went to this hill, and like, okay, this is my only way. This is the only way I can beat him. And the guy is skinny, and I'm also very skinny. By the time I was 22, I was actually 44 kilos. It's I remember my older sister, she was beating me. We would fight, and then she would actually get hurt because I was all fucking bones. I was literally all bones. Anyways, we start punching a little bit, and then I took his head, like I headlock him. I don't know if it's called that, but basically I did this to him. So like this is his head, right? I did this. And I started to fucking squeeze as hard as I could. He tried, but yeah, he wasn't really like smart. He could have like punched me from behind. So his head is here. He could have punched me, like punched my back or my lungs, so I could, I would obviously release him. But he wasn't very smart. So he kept like trying to get free by. Karma, you're watching us, Karma. You're watching us, bro. You're watching us, Karma. You literally are watching us, Karma. What the fuck did you do, bro? So, anyways, the guy tries to get free by like trying to like what is it called? Get loose with my arms, but I was holding too tight and too hard. After like literally 4 or 5 minutes, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. He was not choking. I was just holding his head. So he just kind of gave up, and I released him, and my friend gave him his books, and then he just won. So the next day he comes. In Kurdish we call it bala'in, which basically your throat swallows, like really swallows. And that's what happened to him. And then he literally was embarrassed to even look at me. And my friend, who was not really a fighter, he couldn't stop talking about it. And that was that. But there were some gangs that you just never fucked with them, no matter what, because they had knives and shit. And it's Middle East, you know. It's not like you could call the cops and shit, right? You know, back then it was literally all about. I'll still kill you though. Anyways, in Middle East, there's no fucking cops you can call or whatever. So everybody has their own gang or their cousins. Everybody has like 10,000 cousins. I was kind of surprised that he didn't actually like told the gang about it. I think he was embarrassed about it. He actually stopped sitting behind me as well. Like he just completely ignored me. But I wasn't a good student. I was not a good student, bro. I was a thief. I was a big troublemaker. You guys won't fucking believe this, but one time I actually fought 13 gang members by myself. They weren't like, we were all 14, 15. They weren't like, they didn't have like weapons and stuff, but yeah. I got my ass kicked, but I beat 2 of them pretty hard. And that story is very long. That story is very long. They were actually in the right, believe it or not, because I stole their stuff. So this is why we fought.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
No, I would just not go to school. One time I didn't want to school for like 3 months-ish, and then my teacher sent a what is it called, a verbal message to my parents, like where is he, so the teacher obviously didn't know where I live. They don't know where I live. Nice, good job. Do you see how tanky I am? He ulted me. I'm getting bombarded by all of these, and I still able to actually do stuff. It's all because of bone plating. You see this damage reduction? I have 230 extra HP. Like, yeah, 264 CS. I am very strong. Anyways, so in my class, there was this fucking kid that knew where I lived. He lived like 4 minutes away from me, and he and I were not friends. We're not anything. He just knows me. So the teacher in Middle East, they don't fucking know where you live. Nobody has an address. But he told, okay, so, you know, my name, he said my name in a class. Probably. Does anybody know him? And then this fucking kid said, probably, oh, I know him. I know where he lives. So it's like, my family doesn't know I'm not going to school. And it's like close to dinner time. Hey, what's up, dude? It's close to dinner time, right? And then somebody knocks on the door. One of my sisters goes, opens. This kid is like on the door, like, what the fuck? I saw him, and like, what the fuck is he doing here? And then he said, well, the teacher said my name. He's been missing for 3 months. They're wondering if he's gonna come back to school or not. And brother, man, it's like a fucking meteorite hit me in the head. It's like a nuke went off in my family. I got my ass really, really fucking beaten really hard. So I got beaten by a, you know, this water, there's like a plastic, it's not steel. What is it called? You know, this water pump. What is that called, bro? No, man. No fucking spanking, bro. Phew, I wish. I fucking wish. In Middle East, we don't fucking spank, bro. Anyways, it's a plastic. It's made of plastic, right? Yeah. By the time they were done with me, and everybody beat the shit out of me. So anyways, by the time they were done with me, come on, pussies, let's fight. Anyways, there was literally red lines. You know how when you hit the body hard, like the blood, it becomes like the blood comes out of the skin almost. Yeah, that was me, bro. That was fucking me. I got shit on. So what did I do to that kid? What do you think, guys? What do you guys think I did to that kid?
Your turret has been destroyed.
So I know where he lives, right? I went to his house. I asked his mom, hey, is this guy home? I said his name. I don't fucking remember his name. And then, yeah, he's home. I'm like, can you call him? I want to talk to him. It was also during the dinner time, but it was not the same day. I took him and I fucking punched him a few times. They were eating dinner, believe it or not. They were in the outside. It was not summer, but it was close to summertime. Anyways, I punched him a few times. And he never, ever told the teacher. I mean, I didn't really went to school after that. I actually faked my papers. I had a friend who was a goody-goody two-shoe. And I took his papers and I went to this typer, whatever. It's like you go there to buy books and whatnot, pencils and whatnot. I'm like, hey, bro, can you put my name on this? And he's like, yeah. He whitened it up and he read my name. And I gave it to my parents and they thought, oh, you graduated. They didn't know I was 1 year behind. I told them after that and they just like, yeah, we fucking... They got actually pissed. Shut the fuck down. The ref is telling a story about his life and I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around. Oh, look at me. I'm all alone. I'm not fucking around. I don't know if he's here or not. You guys can handle him, can't you? There we fucking go. There we go. I was so the reason why I was fighting this gang of this gang of 13. Oh, we can actually maybe end it, huh? We can maybe end it. I can still. Fuck. Why are they busy doing this, bro? These people are actually retarded, bro. Look at these guys. They can end the game. You know what? I'm reporting this guy. I'm reporting this guy. I'm reporting this guy. I don't care if you're 11, 7, 10. Look at them. Look at this. Look at this. This guy is ending the game and they're fucking doing every bet in heaven and stuff. Jesus Christ. So the reason why I got in trouble with this gang, in Middle East, there is no fucking system when it comes to trash, okay? So you throw your trash outside and then there's a truck that comes, takes your trash, goes to like close to the mountains and it throws it in there basically. What we did is that we would go there, kids, adults, whatever. We would collect like metals that we could sell and plastic. So this gang, right? This gang of, they were pretty much like 20, but only 13 of them showed up that night. Anyways, they would collect metal, and then, you know, copper and stuff like that. And they would collect it and they would sell it and they would take the money and they would fucking play video games and stuff like that. There was like stores where you go there, you would pay for 30 minutes or an hour and you get to play a game. So I know what they're doing, right? And, you know, we all live close in the same area. They're my neighbors. So they collect for about a week, and they were gonna sell it, and they would buy these Ataris. What that called, bro? You play, it's like a screen, and then you play it a bunch of games. They were collecting it for that, and we're, like I said, we're like 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, 16, something like between 13 to 16. They're the entire gang. That's the age. So these guys, the gang leader, he their families had sheep, and so at the back of their house there was like a place where they would keep the sheep there, and it was not even fucking loud because it was in the city, but they didn't give a shit. Also, their fucking dog bit me one time. Anyways, that's another story. So they would put this copper and all of that there. It was like a little tiny place. They would put it there. So they collected for a week, and they were gonna sell it in the morning. And one of the guys that was in their gang, he was so excited about it, and he was talking about it. Oh, we're gonna buy this, and you know, we collected so much. So at night, I went and stole it, and literally first thing in the morning, and I went and sold it, and me and my friend, we went to the city, we bought a couple of watches, we played a bunch of video games. I was a fucking heaven. So I came home, right? And my fucking friend with his big fucking mouth and his watch, it was a plastic watch, it was like $2. He fucking went to so there was like two stores. One was here, one was here. And we would always gather there. And then we would just, you know, buy fucking ice cream and stuff like that for like 1 cent. And there was nothing to do. We'd all gather there. There's no phone, there's no social media. So, you know, back in there was nothing. We would all gather there. He fucking opened his mouth and he was talking about how much money I had, and he, you know, I bought him a watch and shit. So they figured out, wait a minute, he's the one who stole it. So I went for, I'm like, it's like probably 19 o'clock. I went to the store, you know, I'm fucking rich, bro. I've stolen shit. You know, I want to smoke. I want to like eat some ice cream and stuff. So I went to there, and the shape of the area, basically, it's a straight line, and then it's a straight line. So it's like a cross, but not without the head. So we live here, and the store is here. 3 went here, 3 went here, and then the rest of them came to me. But they couldn't start fighting me right away because, there's a lot of people there. And close to probably like 10 meters away from the store, that's where my cousin lives. So they're looking at me, and I'm like, okay, fuck, they figured it out. They were gonna fight me. There was no, I couldn't escape from them. They had blocked the path, everything. And I'm like, well, if we're gonna go, we might as well go. So I finished my smoking, ate my ice cream, and I'm like, okay, fuck it, let's go. And again, this is where if you don't fight, you're a bitch, and everybody's gonna beat you, and they're gonna take all your stuff forever. So the store owner is a piece of shit of a human being, but he gave me a stick. It wasn't really that strong, but you know how they make they put the fruits into these boxes. They're made of wood. He broke one of them and he gave me like a stick, and he was like, well, if you're gonna fight, you might as well fight with something. So I took a cigarette and I went. 3 of them passed me. They're about to pass me, and they see me. I got a stick and everything. They were looking at me, and the fucking guy who's looking at me was our neighbor. Like he was one of the gang members. Was a neighbor. Anyways, he looked at me, and we literally are like we're about to pass each other. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. They're gonna start the fight. I might as well be the one starting. So I hit him. So he's about to go past me, and he looked at me like this, and this is me, right? He's passing me, he's looking at me, and he's looking at the stick, and I had the stick on the right hand. I'm like, bam! I hit him like right here, and I kept hitting. I didn't stop. And then the 2 others joined, and then all of them that were blocking the pass, they also joined. And I'm hitting, I'm getting beaten. And my cousin showed up. My cousin was older, much, much older. Like he was probably 25. And these kids, we were 13, 14, 15, 16. So he came out like, you're fucking fighting my cousin. I'm going to fucking kill you. And then a big fucking fight happened. And then my aunt came out. And she's like, get out of here right now, go. And there were so many fucking people. So this gang, all of their members came, and a bunch of other people, because there is nothing to fucking do. People are attracted to any chaos, whatever. So I went home, and I'm not satisfied. So we had one of those shovels, but our shovels are longer. Like this, the handle is much longer. I broke one of them, like the head of it. The head that's connected to the shovel. I broke it. I hit it, and then I'll never forget this, bro. So remember what I said? It's a line and it's another line, right? It's like almost a cross. They're coming this way, and it's like a gang of fucking 40, I believe. They're all talking. So they're about to pass my house, and what I wanted to do is go out. Now I got a big fucking stick. But I looked at it. I like opened the door a little bit. I'm hearing all this chaos. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, fuck that. There's like 40, 50 people. That's like 40, 50 people. I'm not going to be able to fight that by myself. So I closed the door, and the story keeps going because this gang obviously is not going to fucking allow me to just steal their stuff, take it and sell it and, keep it. They're not going to let me go. For literally more than 2 years, we kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But one time they came and knocked on my door, and the guy that I hit with the stick, he's like, the name of their leader was Shimal. He's like, Shimal wants to talk to you. And you cannot refuse, okay? You cannot fucking refuse. Again, if you refuse, everybody in the area is gonna find out that I refuse to go and fight, which means, guess what? I'm gonna be bullied by everybody. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming, I'm coming. Our house was 3 rooms, and then we had a lot of what is it called? Free space. Basically, we would plant a bunch of stuff. I took I broke a stick, and it was like this big, but it was sharp. And it was thin. It was a very thin stick. So I put it like behind my pants almost here, and then I like and I hit it. So I went outside, and there they are. There's about 6 of them, and they're like, "We want to talk, but we're not gonna talk here. Obviously, we're not gonna talk here because it's literally next to my house." And I'm like, "Okay, let's go." And again, if you fucking refuse, you're fucked. Okay. So we walked for about 30 minutes into the outside the house, the buildings, basically. Um, and then, yeah, we're gonna fight. And they actually gave me the benefit of the doubt. This time, one at the time came. So the kid that lived close to me, he was a coward. He was a fucking pussy. And he was a pussy. He was literally a pussy. He came first, and I punched him so hard, and he's like, oh, he backed off. But there was an older one. He was like a year and a half older than me, probably. He came, and he was taller than me. And again, I'm like probably 38 kilos. I'm very, very thin. So he came, and these guys were very confident. They were very, very confident because we're literally in the middle of nowhere, and there's 6 of them, and there's one of me. Like, I'm not gonna fucking be able to fight them all, right? So they came one at one, and what happened is that the big guy came, and this fucking guy was tough. He's much bigger than me. He's got way more strength, and he was taller than me. So he like hold me like this. Like, this is my head. He grabbed me, and then he hold me like this, and I'm like this, right? I'm like this. I put out the stick, and then basically, how how I was. This is his head, and I put out the stick, and I like bang, and I hit him. The stick literally broke because it was very thin, but it actually penetrated his skin. Later, I found out, and he was like, "Ah!" And that was it. I ran away. I fucking ran away as hard as I could, as fast as I could, because I got scared. I actually thought like something very serious happened to him. So I went home. I and then I like basically went out because I thought something really serious happened. He fucking screamed, bro. He screamed. I hit him like right here. Um, and after that, they didn't pretty much fuck with me anymore. They stopped completely because Shimal, the gang leader, he was a pussy. But because there was so many of them, they were brave. Anyways, about 2 years later, we were playing football, and again, they didn't want anything to do with me. Anything. Elias, yeah, we could play. Just send me your IGN. They didn't want to fuck with me at all. But one day we were playing football. It's at night, right? We're playing on the road. And at that time, I actually had a lot of friends, believe it or not. And because of all my fights, I gained a lot of respect. I got so much respect from other people. And good night, brother. Have a good night's sleep, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Anyways, the Bro, you got a long ass name. Are you a fighter, Uncle? You have no fucking idea, man. You have no fucking idea. Anyways, we're playing football. It's like 22 o'clock, so 10 o'clock at night. And he opened his mouth, the gang leader Shimal, and he said, oh, we started fighting again. And then he said, well, meet us here tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm like, okay. This time was serious. So they sent this pussy again, the guy who lives close to me. It was like 10 a day. And this time I actually took a knife. And he saw it. And they just backed off instantly. Because they knew I wasn't fucking around. I'm actually kind of grateful that it didn't happen. Because that would have been serious. Everybody knew that we were gonna fight, and I got a knife from this guy. I was stupid enough to probably use it, so yeah. Oh, I see. I can't send it. I thought it was lure. Wait, what? I sent it to you. Oh well, I'm just gonna queue up. I'm kind of grateful that it didn't happen. What's my professional record? I never fucking lost. I'll tell you that. I never lost. Oh, okay. I was a thief, though. I was a nasty fucking thief. I was a fighter. That's why I have this mentality where I never ask for anybody's help, whatever situation I'm in. Because when I was a kid, I was a lone wolf, and I've always been like that. Like, literally, if I was in the worst situation, I don't even ask for my family's help. It's not good to be that way, but I was kind of like that. You know what I would fucking do at night? So, the cable for electricity. You know what I would do? In Middle East, we had electricity maybe 2 hours, 4 hours a day, right? What I would do, I would cut the wires. Like, climb up and then cut the wires, and I would go sell it. Fights, oh my god, bro. It was an environment where if you didn't fought, you were a pussy, and you do not want to be the pussy, bro. You do not want to be the fucking pussy. You get bullied, they take your shit, they beat you up. So it's either fight or be a pussy, and you don't want that. You don't fucking want that. But once I came to Sweden, I quit with that shit. I did fight twice in Sweden against 2 other immigrants that got what they deserve. But I quit with that shit. That was it. That was it. Fighting is you gotta have a reason to fight. You gotta have a reason to fight. Just fighting like that, it just, senseless fighting. I don't like it. That's why I have this mentality. Like, sometimes I see a TikTok, right? And there's a guy with his wife or with his girlfriend, and then they're outside, right? And then there's this guy. This guy goes there, and then he asks the girl out in front of the boyfriend, and then the boyfriend doesn't react, and people in the comment call him a loser or a simp. But I would do the same thing. Like, why the fuck would I fight for a woman? Like, never fight for a woman, but fight to protect a woman. And a lot of these fucking sims don't understand that, bro. If your woman right in front of you accepts somebody's number, what do you think happens when you're not there? When you're not there, what do you think happens? But if your woman is being bothered, that's a completely another fucking story. Hi, bro. That's a completely another story. If somebody bothers your woman, then you gotta fucking step up, no matter how big the guy is or whatever, who he is. But if somebody asks your woman out right in front of you, guess what? I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna look at my woman. Like, how is she gonna react? And if she accepts the number, I'm saying goodbye right there and then. Also, I've been with toxic women. I've learned that women who like toxic men are just no good. Zyra sucks. Never played with a good Zyra. A woman who likes toxic guys will never be fucking satisfied. A woman like that will always get you in trouble. She will always get you in trouble. Um, I was with women like that, and I learned it the hard way. There was this girl who wanted me to beat this guy, and I did it, and to this day, I feel so fucking bad for that guy. She was not in love with me. She was in love with him, but they had something, and he broke up with her, and then she got together with me, and then I beat up that guy. I felt so fucking bad about it. I don't remember his name or whatever. I don't fucking even know him, but if I ever got the chance, I would have said I'm sorry, man. I was a fucking loser, idiot. What do I think about Graves? High elo champ. No good in low elo unless you're smurfing. Some things I will say that made me really feel bad. Like there's only few things in my life I feel bad, um, and that's definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. And I fucked her, and that was it. So basically, she let me fuck her to be to for her to beat that guy, for me to beat that guy, and I felt like growing up now, like as a 35 years old, I feel like a fucking loser, idiot for doing that. That guy probably it was her fault. She was a toxic piece of shit of a woman, a girl, and he was a nice guy. He looked like he would grow up to be a teacher or an architect, something like that. The guy was actually super scared, and he was like. I feel sorry for that, bro. That's one of those few things that I really like to apologize. There's a few people in my world, in my lifetime, I would apologize for, but apologies too. But that guy is definitely one of them. Want to take it in the games? Was this in Sweden? Nah, the guy I beat was in Sweden. It was nah. It was fucking stupid. It was fucking dumb. That's what it was.
An enemy has been slain.
And that girl turned out to be a fucking loser, by the way. She lives close to where I live, and she has a kid. She was together with some loser. They broke up, obviously. And then her brother, I know. Well, I don't know, but I remember him because of those. I was with her for like a couple of weeks. He got a girl pregnant very, very young. I think they were like 15 years old.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I know her. I know her. She's a fucking fat loser right now. Actually, not even joking. Bro, this was like 16 years ago, bro. 16 years ago ish. It was a very long time ago. I've never been good at school. Bro, she was fucking weird. Her brother was weird as well. Back then he was like a kid. And yeah, let me not go into details. Fuck that. But yeah, he's a creep. He's a creep. Whole fucking family, a bunch of basically what you would call those guys hillbillies. Literally hillbillies. Yeah. They were fucking family of hillbillies. Parents losers, kids losers. Anyway. Ja, de var svenskar. De var svenskar. They were white trash. You would... I think the word is white trash. Alcoholic mom. Father doesn't exist. Single mom with two kids, a son and daughter. She was fucking alcoholic, and the daughter was a loser. The kid was a weirdo. The kid, you know, it's sometimes you can't fight your DNA, bro. You can't. I think it was like 3-4 years ago. I saw that kid. I remember his face. And he was with this another white trash, and they're like 14, 15 years old. Yeah, he got her pregnant, and that was that. I saw that girl once. It was maybe 5 years ago. She was she's like, oh, you know, man ser dig aldrig, which means, you know, I never see you anymore. I'm like, nah, I didn't even fucking pay attention. She was with her mom and I don't know, daughter or son and the kid. Fight! I'm here. I don't fucking know what's going on. It's too much chaos. Come on, kill him. There we go. I fucking did something. Come on. I'm gonna Q, but that's it, bro. That's all I could do. I think Tristana is gonna get really fucking fat. I would die for that as well. And fucking guy survives. That is like triple kill, though. Yeah, I think that's like triple at least. One thing that... This is also like very true with my personality. Because of those experiences in my life, any man who like takes a woman seriously, I could never respect that man. Ever. Because one thing is very consistent with my experience in life is that women are like kids. They don't have a evolved brain. And any man who takes a woman seriously, not just because of that experience, but, you know, having a job, having multiple jobs and working with women and, you know, being with women, all of that. I just think that any man who takes a woman seriously is an idiot, is a loser. Even at the highest level of intellect, I'm not saying all women, obviously, but more than most women, like a vast amount of percentage. This guy said it best. I think women's genetically are designed to manipulate the men. I really believe that. I think genetically women's are designed to manipulate men. They just need to... Right now, I'm not really interested. I date, I do, but nothing serious. Just have some sex and that's it. I think, bro, you guys are fighting, huh? I'm sorry. Too late to this. My bad, my bad. I gotta say my bad. That was my bad. Mate, you just need to dip. Yo, ref, was there no girl in the Middle East? Or was it only in Sweden? I lost my virginity in fucking Middle East when I was like 13 years old. I didn't even know what I mean, can you call it lost virginity? I was putting it in, but bro, you were so young, man. You're so young. There's no there was no real there was no real sex going on. I think I was like 12 and a half. I'm not even gonna lie. The girl didn't even know what was happening. I mean, like she knew, but you know. She was our neighbor. Anyways, we didn't fucking know what we were doing. We knew, like, I don't think you can call it sex. Anyways, but we did it a few times because apparently. Anyways, apparently it was nice. I don't know. But then they moved out, and one of my friends, one of my old friends, I used to talk to him every now and then. Oh, that's very nice, bro. This is very nice. I'm like, hey, do you remember this neighbor we had? This is our house. This is behind us. It was my best friend's house, and then this was their house. So it's like literally next to each other. I'm like, hey, dude, do you remember this girl, this neighbor we had? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what happened to that girl? Because she was my first love, or whatever you call it. And she's like, yeah, bro, she's married. She had like 5 kids or something. I'm like, damn. But yeah. When I think about my life, like things have been very, very tough. But I gotta say, man, the amount of stories I have. What do you think I called myself rough for, bro? Oh shit. The amount of crazy fucked up shit we have done is nuts. You know what amazes me as an adult now, like thinking back at those days, it actually amazes me the fact that like I was doing all those things at like at 12, 13, 14 years old. Like that's crazy, bro. That is insane. So there was these truckers coming from Turkey. So I'm living on the border, basically, and they were basically taking petrol from Iraq to Turkey. Fuck that guy. They were taking petroleum from Iraq to Turkey, and they were easy prey, basically. They were easy prey because what they would do, obviously, they would sleep at night. And that's where we go and steal everything. Those poor bastards, bro. We would steal everything. Food. Anything. So they would never be able to, like, they were never able to leave their trucks. They had to sleep there because, yeah, we would fucking steal everything. Otherwise, they would just go to like a sleeping area. There was no hotels. There was like sleeping areas. It's like a gas station, and there's like a place where there's so many beds and people sleep there. That's how they were doing things.
An ally has been slain.
You, Ernie. Yeah, I feel sorry for those guys now that I think about it. Bro, they couldn't fucking sleep in peace. These fucking kids coming and stealing everything, like, oh my god, man. I feel sorry for them, kind of. I mean, I do. Fucking rough coming in and stealing your truck while you're trying to sleep and you've fucking been driven for 20 hours. You know, it's not really it's not an easy thing, man. And it was like that. They were fucking driving from Baghdad, Mosul, all the way to where I live. And it's a very long way, shitty roads, fucking 45 degrees Celsius. You know, it's not easy. And just when you were tired and you went to sleep, the ref comes and steals from you. Like, what the fuck, man? Phones were back in those days. Phones were our priority. It was the Nokia phones. They were expensive. Let's just say that. Very. Don't come here, man. Go to your Tristana, man. I'm good. Veigar against Yasuo here is no good because the lane is too long. He has a lot of space to work with. Mid lane is shorter. That's one of the things that has given me this life is like a school. Life is a school. You can be street smart and you can know how to take care of yourself, how to how to take care of yourself, how to see opportunities. But like I said, life is like a school, you know, you do a lot of things. You do a lot of things, and everything is an opportunity for you to learn. Every single mistake you do, every experience you have. Oh, I was a solo wolf. No, I wasn't joining anyone. There was gangs and stuff, but this was this was ever since 1940s, 50s. So ever since 1940s, basically ever since Iraq realized they had oil and they dug it up, truckers go from Turkey to Iraq. They take petrol and they drive it all the way to Turkey. And this has been happening to them for a long time. That was not the first or last one, brother, no.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
I mean, technically they deserved it. Like, when you really think about it, because those guys were... They were Turks, right? They would they would buy our oil extremely cheap. Obviously, we as citizens, we would get nothing. We would get shit. And they would refine it, and they would sell it to Europeans 100 times more expensive. So they were fucking us in reality, you know? They were actually the ones, the bad guys. Well, if you really want to go into details. They would buy it from us. They would refine it. Extremely cheap, by the way. And they would refine it and they would sell it to European countries. So, in reality... in reality, we were the ones who were getting fucked. In reality, like if you go into details. Yeah, yeah. They would refine the oil, sell it to Europeans, 100 times more profitable and whatnot. Fucking. Mm-mm. Bro, in some parts of Iraq, there was so much oil that people washed their fucking cars with with oil because yeah, it was cheaper than water. So just think about that, bro. Just imagine how ridiculous amount of oil there was, and there still is. There's literally people who wash their cars with petroleum or whatever instead of the water. I don't know, man. Their team playing like pro players, like this Malphite. I've literally been dived twice. They're playing way too good together. It sucks.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't know how this guy loses, honestly. I have no idea. I have no idea how Trundle loses to goddamn. Like Trundle is like supposed to be the biggest counter to Ariella. All you do is literally Q, bro. You Q heal, and like she can't do anything from you with you. Because I've gone through so many things in my life, I think if there is one thing God has created us for, it would be actually experience. Just experiencing different things. Because experiencing things, you start to understand more and more people just in general, and yeah, bro. And we lost. We lost.
Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, that's a GG, bro. That is a GG.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Damn.
An ally has been slain. Aced.
I mean,
A summoner has disconnected.
ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, that Malphite is coming bot in mid lane, fucking diving me with his ult combo. And then I'm getting dived by 3 people with Diana, Malphite, and Yasuo. Can't really do anything. I mean, I feel like my AD carry should have done better. She got like quadra kill in bot side, but yeah. I don't know what to say. I did still pretty bad. It was just it was just combos. Combos fucking killed us. Malphite ulting, Yasuo ulting. Like, what are you gonna do? Topside right now, Mordekaiser's OPD. Jungle, most consistent is Nocturne. Mid lane, you can argue for luck. 80 carry is fucking destroyed completely. Same thing with support. Yeah, that sucked. MMA fighter. The reason why I never lost is because even when I lost, it was always I damaged someone to a point where it was not a loss. No. What will happen? I genuinely lost one time, but I ran from 6 people and I injured one of them. I beat one and then injured one of them. So it was not really a loss. I mean, it was 1v6. But that world is fucking toxic and stupid. I was stubborn. They were... Ah, I see. Yeah, that there were some ganks I would never fuck with back in those days. Some of them were with older. When it comes to that world, it's really all about respect. It was all about respect. Like, yeah, I was chilling with some of those guys. They were like, you know, 18, 19, and they fucking had knives, and you know they were dangerous. Fuck, that would actually stab you, but it was always respect, like the way you talk, the way you behave. If you respect them, they're cool with you. You know, they're not gonna be fighting you, or they're not basically dangerous. But if you disrespect them, that's when the shit starts. And it could be literally one word, one singular word. It was enough for you to get in trouble. One single joke. It was like the mafia, bro. You watch mafia movies, a guy makes a bad joke or laughs at too hard or says something, and suddenly that guy is the... And those guys, you know, they don't fuck around, man. Like I said, for them, respect is everything. They don't fuck around. If you disrespect them, and especially in front of others, oh my god, that's the most serious thing you could do. Hey, Godo, what's up, man? We're talking about gangsters in my early life. Yeah. We cool. He picked Malzar. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play Fizz. I hate playing Malzar against Mordecai. Against the... I hate playing Veigar against Malzar. It's too boring. Anyways. Nah, I was a solo wolf. I never joined anybody. And actually, I because of the fights, it is, but it's too boring. The reason why I never joined anyone, it would be because you become a worker for them. You know, you become a worker, and I didn't like that. I just hated that, the idea of depend, or like being. But you know, you know what they would do? They would if you were a part of a gang, you would fucking wake up, and then you would go to them, and that was your life. I grew up in... Yeah, no, not European gangs, more so Middle Eastern gangs. Now you could have. It wasn't like this. They would probably like be offended and beat you up, but it wasn't like, you know, there was no big money involved, and we had no alcohol or drugs or stuff like that. I mean, I call them gangs, but you know, they don't call them gangs. They just call them friends. The word gang doesn't exist there. It exists, I would say, but not like in a sense of European gangs where there's drugs and money and stuff like that. No, not to that extent. We would steal shit, but it wasn't like, you know, millions of dollars. No. It was small things, you know. Probably the most expensive thing would be like $100. Not even that. Like the most expensive stuff I stole one time. It was like probably like $50. We were kids, bro. We were like 13, 14, 15, 16. Some of the older ones were like 19, between 18 to 20, and those guys were dangerous because some of them were actually like, they would stab people and they would like beat you pretty hard. And those guys were like, especially if they got disrespected. If it was a normal fight, yeah, you beat your, they're gonna beat you and they're gonna leave you alone. But if it was like if you disrespected them, it was more so of a, they would make an example out of you, basically. They would beat you really hard so that nobody else, like, you know, disrespected them. It was mostly like, when it comes to those type of gangs, it was probably like less than 10 people. Some of them were maybe 5. It was small gangs. And everybody, it was a territory. Basically like animals. You know how animals have territories? It's literally like that. Yes, I am. My journey in jungle has ended. Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, we didn't have fucking drugs and stuff like that. No, 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 no. This is Middle East, bro. There's no... At least where I lived, you know, in Syria, for example. In Syria, yeah, there's drugs. In Syria, there was drugs. Yeah, you're gonna get killed and stuff like that. Some parts of Iraq, yes. But in Kurdish part, no, there was no drugs. There was nothing like that. And again, now there is. Now there is. Oh, yeah. Oh. I grew up in Kurdish part in the Kurdistan region. In Kurdistan, in the Iraqi region. You know, now, unfortunately, I talked to one of my cousins, and he's yeah, he's one of those. No, 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 no. I live in Sweden now. Yeah. That guy is a fucking bad news. He's my second cousin. Basically, our... Actually, nah. I'm talking about Zahu. Now... What am I gonna do there? It's too hot for me. I've become too Swedish for that. My body can't handle that heat. Actually, no. Not anymore. People have become rich. Way, way rich. Now, people are more... Like those gangs and all of that. People have quit with that shit, actually. Believe it or not, which is a miracle. Yeah, they've quit with it. I talked to my... Yeah, there's nothing for me to go there. Like, oh my god, what? What am I gonna go back there for? There's nothing. Like Goro said. So what happened was that between basically 2014 and 2020, 20-ish, people got rich. Everybody there got fucking rich. The economy was blooming, and yeah, people got really fucking rich. And that whole gang stuff, people stealing us stuff, yeah, it's over. And like it's over in a sense, like compared to back then. Oh yeah. Back then, people were poor, bro. We weren't fucking stealing stuff because we were needed. We liked it. We were stealing things because we had fucking nothing. People were poor. People were miserable. People were poor. The government was shit. You know, Saddam Hussein was taking 95% of the welfare for himself. Like, yeah, you know, people were fucking had nothing. Especially on the Kurdish region. The Arabs was fine, but the Kurds we were in trouble. God, it's the greatest place on earth. I mean, yeah, I appreciate it, man. You're a real one, Godo. I appreciate you, bro. Middle East needs a revolution, a big revolution in terms of culture, religion, everything. Literally everything. Everything is just shit. And I know a lot of people who are from Middle East will disagree with me and like hate me for that, but Middle East is shit, bro. Culture, religion, people, even DNA is fucking destroyed. People are fucking their cousins in masses and nobody is growing up to be intelligent. The religion is shit. The religion is shit. The culture is shit. Everything is shit. Literally everything is shit. It needs a big revolution, and it's not going to happen anytime soon. Are you having bad teams?
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Jesus. Bro, Middle East needs a fucking bomb, dude. A bomb of change of everything. Culture, religion, the way of thinking, everything is shit. People there don't know it's shit because they live in it. It's like living in a matrix and you don't know you live in a matrix. You can't really know. But bro, people don't fucking have basic human rights, basic human stuff. People have nothing. And this fucking guy's 0-3-30 CS. I guess top laners will just keep losing. I'm not gonna do it with anyone after this game. I'm not gonna do it with anyone. I get better fucking teammates, I guess. When you pull the user to the bus, would you rocks? No, it was dirt. Where we fought, in Kurdish we say genim. It's where you plant it and then you make bread from it. It's dirt. It's literally just dirt. There's no rocks. There is no fucking rocks. It's just dirt.
Enemy killing spree. An enemy is unstoppable.
Because of so many reasons. War, fucking famine, shitty politicians, government, like everything. Everything, man. Fucking people retarded. People are actually retarded. Like right there, it's not offensive to say they're retarded. It's probably the only place.
Enemy rampage. Shut down.
Bro, marrying your sister, marrying your fucking cousin. It was at night, literally 9 o'clock at night, and I couldn't take it anymore. I just left. I was 15 years old. There's no fucking future. People fucking, like I said, bro, everything is shit in terms of everything is shit. I'm a lucky man. I'm a very lucky man. You have no idea about the journey to cut. Oh, that would take me fucking hours and hours to talk about that and what happened on the way. Human smugglers, fucking gangsters, and real gangsters, real fucking human smugglers that would fucking kill you for $2. Then I when I met those guys, I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Us kids. Yeah, it is true. People are fucking animals. I'm from Middle East, and I'll tell you that in Middle East, people are animals. People are fucking apes.
An enemy has been slain.
You don't have enough damage to kill me. Ah, come on, one more auto. Fuck. Damn it. Arabs, Turks, Persians, Afghans, Bangladeshis, Pakistani, all fucking retarded. Kurds, my own people. Yeah. I think, like I said, a massive revolution needs to happen. Is it gonna happen? Probably not. Probably never. You gotta... Let me give you a simple example. So you have like a politician who takes 95% of the everything in a country, and people are completely fine with it. And that's like one of the massive difference between Europeans and Middle Eastern. Oh, it was all Israel. Like, you can watch videos from 2003, 2000, actually 2000, not even 2003. So this is what's going on, right? In Israel wants to create the greater Israel. And this is something Europeans don't fucking know about it because everybody is asleep. But basically, during the you know when, okay, let me tell you the whole fucking story. Arabs and Jews are the same people, right? They're Semitic. They're from the same tribe. Once upon a time, part of the group decided that God has promised us Palestine. It wasn't called Palestine. It was called something else. Canaanites lived there. There was a kingdom called Canaanites. And they said that their God has told them to... Just kill me. I'm so bored. That their God has told them that this land is promised to them. Okay? So they destroyed everything. They literally even killed their animals. And this isn't according to me. It's according to the Jews and the Torah and their own book. They literally even killed the animals. Except the virgins. The virgins, young kids, young teenagers, girls were kept as slaves, basically. And they became they created Judaism. So the group that was left behind, the other part of the troop, the tribe, they became the Arabs. Now, Palestine and Canaanites, many of them, you know, the girls, obviously they became the wives and whatnot of the Jews, and they gave birth to, you know, kids, and they became part of the Jews. Now, Fuck, this guy is so boring. Now, the Jews say that parts of Iraq, parts of Syria, parts of Saudi Arabia was promised to them. It was part of this kingdom that God promised to them, right? So parts of Iraq, parts of Syria, parts of Egypt, parts of Jordan, all of Jordan, all of Lebanon, parts of Saudi Arabia. It's called the Greater Israel. And their sole existence is to one day, or to live long enough, for their God to come down and create this kingdom that's called Israel, which contains all these countries, basically all of Middle East pretty much. And the Jews are trying to create that, but in the book, now Jews are separated on this issue because their God is supposed to be the one coming down from heavens and creating this kingdom, not human beings. In fact, Jews were punished. It was not the Jews that was exiled. It was not other people that exiled Jews from Israel or from the kingdom of Canaanites, from Middle East. It was their own God, because it was a punishment for the Jews. And this is, again, not according to me. It's according to the own Jewish Torah, like their books, their holy book. The Jews were supposed to roam the world until their Messiah comes down, their God, and creates Israel. Now, the reason why the people who are the Jews who are creating Israel are going against the will of God, because again, it was the God that is supposed to come down from the heaven and create Israel, not human beings. In fact, it specifically said that Jews are not allowed to create that. It's supposed to be.
An enemy is unstoppable.
It's supposed to. No. I want FF. I want FF. I'm not gonna do it with anyone. I want FF. I'm so sick of this shit. The enemy team, fucking gods. The enemy team is just fucking gods. Yeah, bro. I'm not doing it with anyone after this game. So anyways, what the Jews or the leaders of Israel said back in like 1998, I believe, they said, first we're gonna have to fight Iraq or Syria. Which one? It's okay. Like it could be Syria or Iraq. After we destroy that, it's Syria. It's so either they start with Israel or they start with Iraq or Syria. So they decided to start with Iraq. After that, it was Syria, and after that is going to be Iran, because Iran is the only threat to them in the Middle East. And once they destroy Iran, who's left? Egypt and Turkey. Once they destroy that, guess what? They have been able to create God's land, which is going to be Greater Israel. And again, many Jews are separated. They hate this idea because it's not God that is creating Israel. It's human beings. That's why Jews, and for example, many Jews in Europe. Yeah, let me finish this. Many Jews for example, in Canada protest against this. Many Jews in what is it called? Great Britain hate this idea. In fact, they call Israel an abomination because it goes against their religion. I can't kill you, bro. You have fucking. I want to go. I want to leave the game, bro. I want to leave the fucking game. Fuck. Yeah, and anyways, the Jews are separated in this issue. One group thinks Israel should be created, and the reason why they want to create Israel is because once they finish creating Israel, they believe, the Zionists, they believe that God will come down because Israel has been created. And this is literally the truth. They believe if once they create greater Israel, God will come down from the heavens and, yeah, rule the world. The other group of Jews believe that this is an abomination because it goes against the word of God. And the reason why the Jews were punished in Middle East and were kicked out by their own God is because they there's a story in Torah where the Jews their God like left them for a bit or something, and then the Jews started to worship cows and stuff, and then God punished them to walk on earth until he comes back and builds Israel. It's really fucking old story shit. But yeah, you can find out about all this information online. You can just read Torah if you want. So that's why the Middle East will never see peace. It will never see peace. And I'm so fucking happy that I left. Because that place is a fucking shithole. Get absolutely fucked. Fucking two alts. What is it called if someone doesn't care if it's a win or not? The thing is, they believe that the entire world is going to have to get involved in this. Because this is so fucked up, but they, even if you're not involved, they're gonna force you to get involved. And this isn't my words, okay? I'm not... Guys, this isn't my words. You could literally go online and watch videos of Benjamin Netanyahu himself talking about this. The world has to take a side between Israel or the enemies of Israel. That's why the Benjamin Netanyahu and the Jews in Israel always say that the one who the one who stands with Israel is gonna be blessed, and the one who stands opposite is gonna be cursed or whatever. They say it all the time. Their politician literally says it all the time. So I just want to make clear, I'm not like, you know, I don't give a fuck about Israel or Palestine. I hope both of them fucking get fucked. Those fucking people will never let Middle East get in peace. The smartest thing is to get the fuck out. Man, yeah. Here's what I hate about being a human being. You don't fucking decide where you spawned in this world. You don't decide shit. You don't decide shit. You just get spawned. Nobody fucking decides how they look like, who they are, where they are born, who their fucking parents are. You just spawn, bro. You just fucking spawn. So as soon as I do something, I get 4 ulted. Fucking hell, man. As soon as I do something, I am ulted by 4 people. I couldn't even Zonia, bro. Personally, I don't give a flying fuck about the future. I don't care about what happens in 60 years. I don't care. I'm not gonna be here. I don't care. Whoever's here is their fucking problem. Whoever fucking is here at that time, it's their issue. I don't give a shit. Playing these fucking pussy champs. Jesus Christ. Ultimately, every generation is gonna face their own challenge, whether you like it or not. Every single generation has an issue to deal with. I think as a normal human being, especially in today's society, you got no fucking power over anything. You got no fucking power over anything. This champ is so fucking pussy ass broken. I'm not gonna lie, man. This champ right here is so fucking broken, man. You can put her your ult on her, you can ignite her, and you can use your most powerful ability, and all she does is put her E down and nothing happens. All that damage, nothing happens. Like right there, nothing happened. She in fact healed. With 1 E damage reduction, healing, and CC, like, bro. Take him out, 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 take him out. You still here? Can we please FF? I want to play solo on my other account. I don't want to play on this account. I don't want. You still fucking here, bro? After all of this, you're still here? Damn. I want to play some Teemo jungle and whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of sick of this already. This guy was 0-3, 30 CS in like 11 minutes. I'm playing like an idiot. Bot side is fucking bot fuck. Go to the gym, man. Go to the gym. You can watch me at the gym. Be active. I went outside twice today. Took 2 long walks in a really windy but hot weather. It was nice. You know what I think is the solution? That's nice. You know what I think is the solution for humanity?
An enemy is godlike. An ally has been slain.
You know what? This fucking malls are having too much fun. That's what. I think the ultimate and only solution for humanity is Warhammer 40k. Except not really. You take every race of human beings, and I fucking missed that. You take every single race of humans, and each and every one of them, you know what you do? You give them a planet. That's what you do. Every race gets their own fucking planet. Literally, every single fucking race gets a planet. There you go. Why not, bro?
An enemy has been slain.
Indians get their planets. Other cultures and country get their planet.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
You can be the solution instead of thinking about it as a problem. I mean,
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
no, you get the whole fucking planet, bro. You get a whole planet. You think there's no other Indians like you that are smart, intelligent, educated, just want to be clean, live a normal, good life? Okay, you can create a country with those guys. There you go. You think there's no Kurds like me who are just normal, not fucking brainwashed, doesn't want to marry their cousin? Yeah, there are. There are probably millions. You just make a country with those guys, and the retards can be retards, you know? Haha, get fucked, bitch. You crazy fucking yordle, whatever the hell you are.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, this is the fucking winning.
Killing spree.
This is the winning. This is the winning. This is the fucking winning.
Killing spree.
There we go. There we go, motherfuckers.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
There you go. There you go. You can take Baron. You can take it. You can take Baron. You can take Baron. You can take Baron. Take Baron. You're a Mordekaiser. You're fat as fuck. No? Okay. You know what I need? I need this item. I need this right here. You see, here's... I'm going to say something to you, Ernadil. There is... And I have met them, by the way. There are... When I was in Middle East once, that was like In your own race, no matter what race you are, there's always a decent human beings who are intelligent, who are good, who are, yeah, you can definitely gather up and make something. The problem will be though always if you have like it's percentage. The percentage always matters. Like if you have, say that you have 10 million people, if 9 million of them are retarded, then it's gonna be tough to beat them because they have numbers advantage. Just like League of Legends, you have numbers advantage, and then you're gonna like fight and stuff. Yeah, the numbers advantage is... Hey, define decent. What's the decent for you? You might not be decent for someone else. It is impossible for me not to be decent for anybody else. Let me describe what decent is. I don't bother anybody. That's number one. I don't judge anybody's life. They live their life, whatever. As long as they don't bother me, I'm completely fine. Number two, number three, if they want to believe in something, as long as it's not something like, oh, we want to like skin people alive, I'm okay with it. You can believe in whatever God. Number two, three, four. Yeah, you could literally live your life the way you want it as long as you don't bother me. I'm fine with that. What else? I believe that human beings should have the right to express their opinions. I believe that, yeah, you basically democracy, but in a better way than just because we don't fucking have democracy now. But yeah, I don't think anybody would be not okay with that. I mean, what is it there not to be okay with it? What could there possibly be where you would be offended by my belief? Yeah, that's where the problem starts. You could literally believe in Pumpkin King. I don't give a shit, but it just don't bother me with it. The problem is, though, they don't fucking leave you alone. Ah, if I got to that, damn it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Be what you want to be. Just don't bother other people. The problem is these people don't fucking leave you alone. That's the issue. The problem is they're gonna be, oh, you gotta become like us because our God is more real or whatever, or right. Or you can't disagree with me because I don't know, I'm fucking special or something. And this goes for all human beings. This goes for all human beings. You could literally find people who believe in any crazy stuff, and as soon as you disagree, they don't want that. Those people are fucking delusional. Those people are ridiculous. Yeah, of course. I mean, you how can you possibly know if the only thing you know is that God, right? How do you think I feel like coming from Middle East? Believing in everything they believed in, and then... And then there he is. Can I be protected? No. We have no fucking support. Our support is a mage. We have a useless support. There we go. Move on. God damn, I hate this game so much. We're getting shit on by these people, bro, because we have no fucking bot side. Our Mordekaiser came back, but after what, bro? After fucking what? You're 0-3, you're 30 CS in 11 minutes. Like, yeah, you know, our top laner's fed. It's fucking Smolder, 41-minute game, 18,000 damage. Yeah. Who was I playing? Namekian, 100%. I'm Namekian. Poof. Are you kidding me, bro? Namekian is like probably the most OP fucking race of aliens in all of fiction. I can stretch my limbs. I can regenerate. I can read minds. I have telekinesis. I can teleport. I can do pretty much anything you could think of. Basically, I can create a dragon that can grant wishes. I can become immortal if I want to. I can fuse with anyone. Your power is literally infinite. I mean the power of Namekians is ludicrous, bro. The thing is, they have more abilities. Damn, I'm gonna FF it then. I'm gonna FF. That's it. I'm out of here. Bro, Namekians can go to afterlives back and forth. Namekians can go back in life, back to the back and forth to the afterlife if they want to. Yeah, they can. Like what's his name? The god of the world, the god of humans, or like the earth. Yeah, he went to afterlife and back and forth and that. Dragon Ball is crazy, man. Dragon Ball is probably the most crazy anime of all time. Like people watch One Piece and they be like, "Oh, look, there's a biscuit fruit and you can create soldiers with biscuits." Man, get out of here, bro. Dragon Ball have people who can teleport back and forth into the afterlife like it's nothing. Yeah, but they have I'm pretty sure they have the ability to like block things. That would be too much. You look quite stubborn with your beliefs as well, mate. You're not different. The difference is between me and what you're talking about is that I can accept that somebody disagrees with me. I can accept that somebody can be different. I think that's what you're missing between my with my beliefs. I can accept you if you disagree with me. I can accept that, and I understand that you're different. But if you believe in something and you say that, oh, you cannot go against this, then there's a big fucking problem, man. I don't know how you're not seeing that. Take, for example, the transgender movement. If I disagree with it, then I'm a horrible human being. That is basically the same thing as literally any horrible human being. And say that a human being wants to kill people, and you're like, no, I disagree with this. It's the same concept. You're saying that if you disagree with me, you're going to have to go away. You got to disappear. You cannot disagree with this. It's literally the same concept. In my world, yeah, it could be different. I have no problem with that. There's the delusion. The delusion.
The cycle of life and death continues.
We will live. They will die. Take, for example, the left and right. If you really think about it, really go deep into it, to the absolute truth, no bullshit, There is no difference between them. The right believes in the right things, and if they cannot accept the left, and the left believes in the left things, and they cannot accept the right. And you can argue who's right and wrong, but ultimately they're the same. They cannot accept each other. They can't accept that the other side is different. I don't need tenacity, maybe. Let me see what they have. We will live. They will die. I think a lot of people feel the way I feel. Just fucking leave me alone. Just leave me alone. That's all. Yeah, we definitely don't need tenacity. Go with this. Hey, Haruru, did you shard it like usual? Deal more damage to high health HP. I don't think we need this, but oh well, let's say it. Yeah, I changed accounts. I couldn't fucking continue on that one. My top laner came to mid. I look at his HCS. He's 30 and he has 3. He's 0-3. Bro, why does every time I have a Lux or like a mage, range mage, like Xerath and Lux, they just do really bad in support? I don't understand. Like, look at the enemy Lux. So good. So good. My guy is fucking 618 or something. Jeez. Oh, let me guess. I really love the art, but no, I did not have fun because I didn't know what I was doing. The art was so beautiful, bro. The art in the classic looks. It makes this game look like a mobile game. I swear to God, it just looks so good. Looks beautiful. It looks serious. That's what I think. The art in classic looks very serious. And I like that. Oh, I'm tired. So I saw a high elo player play this matchup or like this. I'm gonna do what he does. Usually I take even the smallest minions with the last hit, but I'm gonna do what he does. He skips blue. I take Mundo. See, the only thing that makes Mundo better than Nasus, it's Mundo's passive. You cannot CC Mundo if you know how to play Mundo. Mundo's passive lands in front of him every time. So if you deactivate his passive, if Mundo's running towards you, he can just pick it up and become invulnerable again. Or like dodge your ability. So if you know how to play Mundo, yeah, Mundo's definitely better. Basically, you make CC useless. It's true. Come back to you. Also, Mundu's late game is guaranteed. Mundu does not need stacks. Mundu just needs to basically level up. While Nasus needs to actually farm. Or like get stacks. Okay, so that challenger player recalls right here. Yomi, you're gonna get on me, I know. And then he buys Shen, and then he goes for this right here. 19 seconds to... Yeah. Boo, we're right here when it spawns. Yeah, my eyes were extra sensitive, so I went with a 100% block. No thanks. See, we're here when the camp spawns, literally. I'm probably even faster than that guy. This is a good strategy. I literally don't give a fuck if my laners are feeding. Damn, I'm tired, man. Yeah, man. Every time I have Yomi, yeah, as soon as I have 200 stacks, that's when I'm gonna start being aggressive. At 200 stacks, your QD does decent amount of damage. Oh yeah, there was a guy who requested this song. Fuck, I missed that. Why do I not have... See, the purpose of flashing, it was for this. I didn't want you to get to low... I gotta get something out of it. I wanted to get close to her, and so I can W her. Damn, that's crazy. That is insane. So he skips that, and then he goes... No, he goes for... But at Criticus, Nasus has to go against a fully non-CC game, a team. Otherwise, he's gonna get CC'd. This little bastard doesn't want to die. Got you. Was it like, what is it called? Assassin Reaver? Okay, my Q does 364. All right, we got 200 stacks. Now we can actually start fighting if we want to. We're gonna be more aggressive. That's a lot. 400 already at 8 minutes. Let him do it, I dare him. Yeah, 200 stacks, bro. That's all you need. We're at 244. Ish. Ish. So basically 9 minutes. That's all you need. 9 minutes if your teammates survive. Yeah, fucking Malls are a 0-4. But it's fine. Who cares? I want to stack it, bro. He's topside. Look at the map. Ugh. Yeah, let's go cooldown. This Darius is kind of cocky, huh? Let's go slap his cheeks. Literally to remind him. You idiot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Might. You better fucking recall. You stole my camp, huh? Little bastard. Who the hell puts a ward here? Bro, even wards give me stack. Guys, even wards give me stacks. Did you see that? Yeah, that's nuts. Why the fuck is a ward giving me stacks? That makes no sense. I dare you to invade my jungle, mister. I can slow you down by 60%. Robin Hood? What the hell is a Robin Hood? Oh yeah, you're not going anywhere, bro. No, I haven't ever heard of it. Robin Hood? What? The trading platform. We have Nord Hits and another one. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, sure. Let's get this and then let's build Frozen Haruto Bankai Aiso Grento. I am Japanese. Yes, yes. I don't care about ganks right now. Ah, no. I missed that. It's feeling changing. Yeah, man. Down with the sickness. How do we not have... Come here, come here. Yeah, come here. Come here, mister. Come here. Malzar, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane for the rest of your life. You're not needed anywhere. You're literally so pointless and so miserable. You're not needed anywhere, bro. Just stay in your lane. Clear wave, yeah. That's all you're good for. That's literally all you're good for. Imagine being so useless. The only thing you do in a game is you're farming. Stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane for the rest of your life. Not gonna even take it to tower. No. Yeah, Veigar is great. Ult him under tower so you can't kill him. And he still managed to die. This guy actually still managed to die. Did you see that? Malzar... Oh my god, Malzar. Actually, FF, Malzar. FF, bro. Holy fuck, FF, bro. Holy mother of god, FF. My slow is insane, dude. 71% slows. That's crazy. Tommy, fucking listen to your mom and go take out the garbage. Listen a song from a broken hearted. Yeah, Veigar is my boy, bro. Up to Master, I think Veigar is. Why am I playing Nasus jungle? I play 2 games of serious ass games and actually 3 games. Do you really want me to do this? Ah, fuck it. I can jump over the walls. Does it matter, really? Does it really matter? Does it really matter, my dear? Does it really matter, my dear? Ah, I see, I see. How interesting. Not really. Oh, nice. Congrats. With Veigar, there's... I would say Veigar's most difficult thing is to learn how to play against assassins. You have to learn how to play against assassins, otherwise you cannot play Veigar. You have to have patience, otherwise you cannot play Veigar. Oh no, what is this? What is this a tower? Oh no. Get the fuck out of here, dude. 500 stacks. I do not care about tower. Bro, that's slow as fucking crazy, man. That's slow. 95 95%. That's no. Nah, that's too much, man. That is way too much. 95%. I got 3k gold. I always get cooked by Katarina or every... Okay, if you learn how to play against one assassin, you're gonna learn how to play against all assassins. I guarantee you, if you know how to play against one, everybody else is just the same. There's only two assassins that you should be scared of that genuinely counter you. One of them is kind of okay. Okay, so when it comes to Veigar's counters, everything is playable except for Fizz. That is the only champ that genuinely counters you to the fullest. He has insanely strong early game. He can dodge you with ult with his E, and he can burst you very quickly. So he's the only champ that can actually make you useless. Every other champ is very playable, and you can actually dominate if you know what you're doing. You should join my stream when I'm playing Veigar. I'm going to show you how to play against assassins. There's one simple rule. If you use it, you're gonna beat him every game. And that rules apply to whatever elo. Some melee champs can freeze the wave on you, but even then you're inevitable. Your late game is just inevitable. And as soon as you have one item, it's impossible to freeze the wave on you. Okay, let's back up. Yeah, I mean, like if you think about Veigar, as long as you don't pass this line right here as a Veigar player, it's impossible to lose as a Veigar. Unless with Fizz. Like literally, as long as you don't pass this line right here, it's impossible to lose because you again you are inevitable. Some champs can be annoying, like they can. I'll just take your friend. How about that? I'll just take your friend. How about that? I'll just take your friend. How about that, huh? Get out of here, bro. You lost this game and you know it. Oh, yeah. I'm about 600 stacks soon. What are they gonna do with a squishy top laner, not even 2 items? Take him out. I'm literally just slowing people down for this guy and he's just finishing him. That's all I'm doing. Look at this, slow down. This is all I'm doing. Just slow down. Yomi, you could get on me instead, but it's fine. That's GG, bro. This ability is disgusting. I'm sorry, but it's disgusting. This is crazy, bro. I can slow you down for 95% for 5 seconds? Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. That is crazy. That is nuts. Phew. So basically you need 8 minutes in the game. I'm gonna show you how to play against the assassins. As a Veigar. In fact, I love playing against assassins as a Veigar. I don't like to play against mages. Mages are hard. So this should be your ruin every game against assassin. Bone plating, overgrowth. Obviously, we're gonna go with this. You can if you want to. I dislike it personally, but you should. You can go for the staff. I just don't like it. I just don't like the staff. So, as a Veigar, your weakness is the burst early game assassins, right? And the long poke range. This right here, this is your best friend. Right here, this wall to this wall. You never pass it, no matter what. Never pass it. What the fuck is a player gonna do? If you play against Yasuo, Yone, Echo, Ariella, like all these assassins, what can they do? You see this Q right here? Yeah, you can farm from here. You can also hit the back line if you want to from here. Look at this. Boom. You can hit the back line from there. So this right here is your best friend. You do not pass it. As long as you don't pass it, you're fine. And you should definitely want to face melee champs. So like everybody who's melee except for Fizz is fine. If you play against Nefiri, she counters you with her W because she can dodge your ult. But if you play like this, she's actually useless. So say that the enemy mid laner is right here, trying to freeze the wave. You do that, okay, just recall, look at the map. Is there an objective? They can freeze the wave. You go here to help your jungler, or maybe you go here to help your jungler. Other than that, your first recall, no matter what, no matter absolutely what, do not be aggressive. Don't do shit. Even if you miss CS, don't give a fuck. As long as you get 850 gold. Once you do this, and you go back to lane, and you're level 5... guess what? Backside minions are going to be one-shotted by your WQ, which means you can actually now push the wave. Once you have your one item, which is going to be Rabadon, a Rod of Ages, after that, finish your shoes. After that, I personally go for Storm Surge. But obviously, you can go Staff if you want. After that, if I'm fed, I'm going Zonia. If I'm not, I'm going to go Rabadon. If they're building a MR, then you go for Staff. And that's it. That's literally it. Just don't break the golden rule. Do not pass this line. If no Luden, no Luden. Oh my god! Every time I hear somebody say Luden on Veigar, it just makes me mad, angry. Luden is the shittiest item on Veigar. Do not build it. So the reason why you don't build Luden, say that you're playing against Assassin. What's your defense? Your defense is bone plating. That's number one. Number two is overgrowth. You're going to get about 400-500 HP probably at the end of the game. Maybe like 450 HP, something like that. That's a lot of HP, okay? That's number two defense. Number three is going to be Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages is going to make you very, very tanky. Number four is going to be your Zonia. You build Zonia into Assassins, right? So that's 4 ways for you to survive. What does Loden give you? Let's say that you don't build Rod of Ages and then you go for Loden. What does Loden give you? Loden gives you damage. Loden gives you mana, which Rod of Ages also gives you mana. Loden gives you 10 tail cooldown, which is worth pretty much nothing. And yeah, that's it. You just get burst damage, bro. The only time, honestly, even not then, I don't build Loden. Loden is good against Yasuo's passive, because even if you auto the minion, it deactivates Yasuo's passive. But that's about it. So when you think about Loden, okay, you think about burst damage, right? But think of what champ you're playing. You're playing Veigar. Where does Veigar's damage come from? Not from items, from his stacks, right? If you get 300, 400 stacks, that's where your main damage is going to come from, basically. Unless, obviously, you're building a void staff. But basically, the way you have to think is that my damage is going to come from stacks, which means I don't need to build more damage. If a mid laner is 2,400 HP and you can combo them and do 5,000 damage, the 2,500 damage you did extra, it means nothing. It literally means nothing. So say that a champ is 3,000 HP. If you can do 3,000 HP damage, then you're good. You don't need more damage. People in lower, like people who don't really understand this, they're gonna go for Loden, okay, and then into Shadow Flame, and then into Rabadon. Okay, you have a lot of damage, but you have no way of surviving. Veigar is immobile. If you pitch your E down and somebody can just flash over it, what do you have? You have QW alt, but if they dodge that, then what? So think of yourself as a bruiser type of mage instead of just burst damager. I like to think it that way. I like to be more tanky than being burst. I can understand if you are Diamond Plus and you want to build Shadow Flame and whatnot, but in below that, guess what? The game goes on forever. So basically, you're gonna have insane burst damage anyways, even if you go with the bruiser items. In fact, in some matchups, if they have too many tanks, I just build Leandres. Absolutely. Otherwise, you're not gonna do that much damage. I'll be back. But this is the most important thing about any champ. The Sivo. Any champ you play in this game has a weakness. And you have to find a way to protect it. So what is Veigar's weakness? He's immobile. Well, you can go ghost, sure, but you can also protect yourself with HP, a lot of HP, and that's how I do it. So I go bone plating, I go overgrowth, with Rod of Ages, with bone plating, I get basically over 600-700 HP extra, which is a lot for a burst damage dealing mage. Olaf also has weaknesses. Oh. I'm gonna play one game of Veigar, I guess. I want to show you. I hope they pick an assassin. I will show you. And then we get topside. Do I poke a lot in the beginning? It depends on the matchup. It depends on the matchup. So say that you play against Ari or Oriana, or Lux. So you're not gonna have the greatest stacks because they're long range mages like you. Well, you're not long range, but so don't be like stressed that you don't have stacks, that many stacks. You should be more consistent. Like just concentrate on CSing, concentrate on just basically being consistent with the CS. And if you are facing a melee, then you should queue a lot. But don't do it at the beginning because it's risky. If you miss your Q, you're missing mana. And if you, this is like incredibly, this is literally the reason why Veigar works. If you recall and you do not have 850 gold, there's only two options. You're going to go for a Dark Seal, and then you're going to go for mana, and that's it. You don't have the wave clear. You just don't. So, make sure that you're consistent with your spells before you can be aggressive. No matter what, if you recall and you do not have 850 gold, you will get shit on. Because you're going to be back in lane. If you go for Loden Tempest, Loden Echo, you're dog shit player. If you build HP, you don't have damage. If you get mana, well, you still don't have damage. So if you get Blasting Wand, that's when you can W the minion, back the range minion, and Q them. And then Malzar, for example, won't be able to push you that much. Or all at this champs won't be able to push you. And the reason why this is important, because if they shove the way in your face, what is going to happen? They're going to go roam. They're going to go do dragon or do whatever. And then you're not going to be able to help because you have to CS, right? And then your jungler is going to be shit on and then you're going to lose objectives. Now, what happens if you're going against Lux? Long range poke. What is going to happen is that you're not going to have many stacks. So make sure your ruin is Overgrowth and Second Wind, because you want to heal after the pokes, right? So this is very important. In one fight, in one team fight, you can get about 40 stacks, literally 40 stacks. So don't get like, oh wow, I don't have stacks, I gotta do something. Relax. Your power is inevitable. You're going to get strong. No, even if you troll, you will get strong. Literally one fight, boo, 20 stacks. Another fight, 30 stacks. You already boo. Yeah, that's it. And the power spike for Veigar truly begins when he has 200 stacks. 200 stacks, that's when you are strong. Also, you should try to get 10 stacks a minute. So at 20 minutes, you should have 200 stacks. Sometimes you're going to have 270 stacks because there's been a lot of fights. And sometimes you're going to have 130 stacks. But either way, your power is going to be inevitable. So basically, if there's a lot of fights in mid and you get stacks and you're going to hit your power spikes faster. If not, then you're going to be strong at 25 minutes probably. The most important thing is patience with Veigar. You have to give him time. Give him time. But that's it. I'm out as well, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Drex, appreciate it, bro. Guys, good night. Sleep well. And make sure you follow Ref. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.